Do you think that people truly, in their deepest heart of hearts, truly do work or do the things that they do for the love of it, without any sort of monetary compensation whatsoever? Do you think that that's, I'm not going to say that is possible, but do you truly think that people do it without the love of the money? You know, not even, don't even say love of the money. Do you think people do it and truly enjoy and love what they're doing, and they would literally not want to get paid for it at all just because they're doing what they love? Do you think that's a real thing? Or do you think people just say that to make themselves feel as if they're some sort of this complexity of, I don't need the money, I don't necessarily need it, you know, I'm not that type of person, I'm not greedy like that? Do you think it's that? But let me play this video from the pivot, and Ryan Clark and Channing Frye. No, I said Channing Frye. Lord Jesus, what's his name? Channing Crowder. Channing Crowder were going back and forth, and Channing Crowder was basically saying that, listen, most people aren't doing the work that they do because they love it. Because if they weren't, because if they were truly doing what they love, they wouldn't get paid for it. And so Ryan Clark was on the opposite fence of it. So let's hear what they got to say, and then I'm gonna give my thoughts and opinions on it. All right, so let's rock out.
Like never.
No, I love a job with a high-paying salary.
That's it. That's
Yes,
it. You're
that's
a
it.
mercenary.
Yes, everybody's a mercenary.
No, I
Yes, y'all are.
Chan.
If they cut your salary by 99%, would you do all the jobs you do now?
No, but this is the other point.
So you have to love something to do it for free.
Can I finish? I got on a plane from Miami because of the way Jeff Ireland treated me when he offered me, by the time I was on the plane, more money than the Pittsburgh Steelers were offering me, because I wanted peace. I wanted to be in a place I love to be. I wanted to play with people I love to play for. I wanted to be able to look my general manager in the eye and feel like, hey, me and you, for whatever it's worth, have figured out what my value is, and I'm going to be treated that way. Because I'm never going to be money's bitch, ever. I'm not going to dance for it. I'm not going to lunch with this executive because they say he'll pay me more if I go to lunch with it. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not sitting in a negotiation and saying, hey, man, how much will you pay me? Because that's all that matters, because I don't believe in that. I am not a mercenary.
I would like to ask you, what were those numbers differences?
From the starting point, well, the second offer from Miami, by the time I booked my own flight and got on the plane, was already $5 million more than what I signed for in Pittsburgh.
So $5 million more.
It was $5 million more from what I signed. It was only the second offer.
You know what? I just think the whole conversation kind of went left, because Kai was really on mental health. If you've been paying attention, there have been several streamers that have committed suicide. So for this man to be able to go take a break and come back and say, this is where I've been, I had to get my mind back together. Again, like I just mentioned about Coach Moore not offering himself, just happy that young man is here to be able to share this thing that hopefully can save some other people. That's what I'm taking from it. It ain't really about the money. He ain't mentioned money or work.
I'm very happy. Fred, it's obvious to say I'm happy.
Hey, give me a second. So I think they're talking about Casanat on this situation, and that whole situation with Casanat talking about mental health, right? But here's the thing. I think what they're getting misconstrued here is what a mercenary actually is. And this is a mercenary, somebody who just says, fuck it, I'm all about the money, I don't care what I gotta do for it. So I think that's where they're getting this whole argument for, because people, you know how a lot of people say, oh, you dancing for the man to get the bread, or you going against your own code in order to get that money. So in this sense, I do agree with Ryan Clark in this situation. I agree with Ryan Clark in this situation. I'm not finna dance or lose my moral capacity just because I'm finna make $1. There are certain things I'm just not gonna do. I'm not finna dance, do a certain dance in order to get a certain amount of money. I'm not gonna do it. If they tell me, AC, listen, bro, you making 200, you making 200K right now. If you're trying to break that meal, you try to break that 200 meal, you try to break that 2 mil, I need you to do X, Y, and Z. I beg your finest pardon. What you mean dance? Nah, sir, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Because at the end of the day, it always comes back to bite you in the ass. And not saying that I would still do it if it wasn't come back to bite you in your ass, but I'm not. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Because I still gotta, because I gotta live with me. Said the Harlem Shake. They're gonna tell you to shake something. They're gonna tell you, listen, they're gonna tell you to shake something. They're gonna tell you to shake something. Listen, if they tell me to do a Dougie, I'll do it, Dougie. That's easy work. Bust a smooth John Wall Dougie. But no, in all seriousness though, nah, bro. I'm not gonna go above and beyond. I'm not dancing for nothing. Nope, not doing it. You lying to me, and y'all know it, and y'all know what they mean too when they say you tiptoeing, you tap dancing for the man to get that bread. I'm not doing it. No, sir, no, ma'am. Absolutely not.
Nobody killed themselves, right?
True.
That's 100% obvious. I'm just saying that there are real stressors in this world, and then there are stress that people try to victimize themselves. And I just don't think that somebody complains or is overwhelmed by their job is something different. That's what I'm saying to y'all. That's it.
You have to experience it.
I mean, I think though, like there are pressures with your job, and you can talk about those pressures, you can deal with those pressures, and it's all about how you share them. Like they're still the stressors of the job, right? Like I am in a place in the world where I can't say nothing. Mm-hmm. Right?
That's a place I would not want to be in. You in the space where you can't say nothing? They got you Kool-Aid lip? Nah, fam. Nope. Kool-Aid lip, you can't say nothing. You can't say what you really want to say out here in these streets. Boy, hell no. Hell no.
And I've always said everything I've ever felt. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm no different than I was like 5 years ago.
You caught that, right? You caught that, right? That boy just straight told him to say, he said, I can't say nothing. What you mean? So you was tap dancing. You was tap dancing to get the bread, Ryan Clark. Come on, fella.
I'm scared of you, motherfucker.
Come on, fam. Yes, I am long retired from all that. Listen, every time I've gotten so tired of it, every time I see a black movie and there's a wedding or some sort of party, I instantly say, you know what? I'm done. I'm not. I instantly get a cringe. I say, man, here they go. Oh, I can pretty much pinpoint it. Now watch this. Din, 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 din. Oh, oh. Next thing you know, they play that song first, and the next thing you know, you got that one person who get everybody going. That niggas just start doing this 1, 2, 3. And that kick, like, oh shit, here we go. These niggas finna do the electric slide. Here we go. Here we go. That shit gives me a cringe every time I see it, because they do it every fucking time. It's like, dog, to the point where, listen, these niggas is coming out with new electric slides every goddamn day. I kid you not. Boots on the ground. What's next? Air Forces on the ground. Then what's gonna come behind that? Heels on the ground. What else? What else gonna come on it? Cowboy hats in the air. Whatever the fuck they come up with, they always coming up with something new, and it's some sort of electric slide, and it bugs the shit out of me, bro. It bugs the shit out of me, dog. And this is coming from somebody who used to always dance. This is coming from a person who always danced, bro. Who used to always fucking dance. It fucking cringe. It's cringe, bro. Not gonna hold you.
Or 10 years, or 5 years before that, or the 5 years before that, right? But people who used to make music and used to be important, right? Take to their cars.
I did miss it.
While saying that I don't matter.
Over my head.
Right? Like that's my life. And so either that could be a stressor or that could be a lesson, or and it's not for me, right? But like it's just some people are different. Like it's part of it. You know, like I think about
what you mean? Can accept for what he's what you mean? What you mean? I don't accept what he. No, I only agree with the aspect of, let me go back to it.
And it's all about how you share them. Like they're still the
obvious to say, I'm happy nobody killed themselves.
I only agree with the aspect of you don't need to dance for it. But he told on himself. He told on himself and said that he can't do what he want to do. I'm not dancing for shit.
Right? True. That's 100% obvious. I'm just saying that there are real
stresses
in this world.
My bad, fam.
There are stress.
I thought you were talking about me. I was
saying,
saying, what you mean?
Themselves, and I just don't think that somebody complains or is overwhelmed by their job is something different. That's what I'm.
There's a huge disconnect.
What the hell? What the hell just happened right there? I don't know what the hell just happened right there. But no. At the end of the day, I'm not dancing. I'm not dancing for shit. I'm not dancing for nobody, for no money. If you talking about trying to censor me because no, you can't say certain things, and that's why I listen. When I get big enough and these sponsors start coming out, reaching out to me and talking about, hey, let's do business together. Guess what I'm not gonna do? You trying to censor me? No, I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. He said, I'm going out of my way to catch strays.
I ain't scared of you, motherfucker.
Listen, bro, I thought he was talking about me because Mac didn't put the ad, so I thought he was talking to me. If he would have added you down, I'm like, all right, cool. He talking to Coach. He wasn't talking. So I thought he was talking to me. So that's on me, bro. That's me, bro. That's my fault. But listen, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. Make sure you hit the bell notification.
Dive into the Courtney Edgar Show Super Chats.
Shout out to that boy. Shout out to that boy Macaroni Gaming TV with the $2. He said, RC a clown. Yeah, bro. I don't know. They listen, he told on himself, so we see why he a clown. He told on himself, so we see why he a clown. They got him tight-lipped. Kool-Aid on his lips. He can't say what he want to say. So he might, to be honest with you, he might actually think differently than what the shit he be saying, but he got to say certain things. Could be, bro. To be fair, there's a limit of what you can say on any platform. Some are just strictly. I agree. That's true. That's true. That is true. That is true. I agree with that. But to say you can't say nothing, okay. I was joking that you were retired. Yeah, I missed that, bro. 110% I did. Macaroni, he be saying stuff, then be like, what you say? And he's like, oops, I did. Oops, she did it again. Nah, I'm so proud of you, Courtney, making use of AI. Hey, man. Yes, sir. We working on it, bro. We working on it. We are working on it, man. I'm slowly getting better at it too, figuring out how to really dive into it and really make some good shit. So it's gonna be more coming. It's more coming for sure. It's definitely more coming.
Listen, your savings account is robbing you blind. But don't worry, I found out a way how to make my money work for me in my sleep, and I can help you do the exact same thing. Now, this isn't no get rich quick scheme. This isn't no pyramid scheme. This isn't something just trust me situation. This is legit, and this is something that your every average day person can implement in their lives, and they can really get to a bag. This isn't a short-term play. It's a long-term play. There's a promo going on right now, so you definitely want to jump on it before the price goes up because this is too valuable. The link is in the description, and hey, let's get our money up.